Welcome to King Says So, a channel that advocates for one Africa, one land, one Africa, one language, one Africa, one currency, one Africa, one army. I wish to witness Africans all around the world united as one in our lifetime. Enjoy.
At White Knot Technologies, we specialize in bags, embroidery, branded wear, and screen printing. We provide the finest quality for affordable price and fast turnaround time. We make sure you'll be satisfied with your order. Visit us at 18 Fisher Avenue, Epping.
Peace in Pan-Africanism, my brothers and sisters. It's your boy King053, Mr. Easy Imali Ening, and we're back at it again. And surprisingly, we have a new political party that has just emerged and launched today. Today is the 10th of September of December. My goodness, September. You guys are probably gonna see the video on the 11th because I'm shooting very late. Still have to edit and do that. So thank you so much for tuning in, everyone who is in Africa. The channel is now international. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do not be scared to click the subscribe button. It is absolutely free, and I allow everyone to express themselves freely on the comment section, respectfully on the comment section. Please consider to leave your thoughts on the comment sections as well. So we have a new political party. And someone asked me, King, what do you think about this political party? Does South Africa need a new political party every month? Looks like we're going to have a ballot paper that is this long. And my answer to that question is absolutely yes. Why do I say that? Because I think these new political parties are not your orthodox type of political party. They are completely driven by wanting change. These are not your mere politicians who wake up to seek to gain, self-gain. This type of politicians that we have now, they seek self-gain. They want self-praise and everything. These new political parties, whether it be Build One South Africa, or what you call, I don't want to call ATM, or what am I forgetting? This Action SA, and there's one I'm forgetting that is very important. These political parties, new political Rise Mzansi, I think the Rise Mzansi is the one I'm forgetting. And now we have Change Starts Now. I hope that's not the name of the political party. Please, I hope that's not the name of the political party. But let's just quickly hear from, but let me just finish my point. These new political parties are started by people who are already rich. They are not seeking for a job. You know, someone who has been in politics their whole life, all they know is politics. These are not that caliber of people. These people, they might not know much about politics, but they know how to run organizations because they are coming from structures and businesses where they have been successful, and now they believe they can do the same in politics. Whether they will be able to do it is a different story, but their aim is genuine from the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? Let's quickly listen to the president of Change Starts Now, and I'll give my commentary after this.
Well, we're telling you earlier about that launch today, officially, of a political movement by the corporate captain of industry, if you will, one of the corporate captains of industry, Roger Jardine. He's worked for institutions, including Prime Media Broadcasting, as well as Avenge and the construction sector. Well, he's launched Change Starts Now, the new political vehicle. Our reporter, Junior Kumalo, was at that launch. He's live for us in Reveille. Junior, what exactly is this movement going to offer that's different from the dozens of political options which we currently have in the country?
Good afternoon to you, Tembegile. Indeed, I am actually still at the community center where this movement was launched. Mr. Jardine spoke about how there is a need for change and a need for like-minded individuals to come together, band together, and ensure that that change happens. He said the status quo right now with the current governing party, it's not sustainable. A lot of South Africans are basically feeling the brunt of all the corruption, feeling the brunt of the lack of desire to change the situation of most South Africans. But to not speak too much, I do have the man himself who was here today launching this political movement. Mr. Jadine, we just heard Fikile Mbalula saying that you are a beneficiary of the ANC and now you're just trying to destabilize the ANC. Why are you so unhappy about the governing party and wishing to start this movement?
Thank you very much. Firstly, I am a beneficiary of democracy, and the ANC played a very important role in the establishment of this democracy. I don't think what we are doing here is about any particular political party. This is about our country. This is about our home. We are not interested in the travails of any particular political party. Change Starts Now is a movement that will be speaking to people in society, NGOs, other formations, other political parties, to talk about our country, not to talk about party political fortunes or misfortunes. So we're going to stay focused on that. Our country is in dire need of leadership. Our country is on its knees because of mismanagement. And what we are trying to do is to sound a call to all South Africans who believe that South Africa can be in a better place, to come together and to chart a way forward. And that's our single purpose, and that's what we're going to remain focused on.
And so there's no truth to the fact that big business is trying to parachute you into the political landscape?
You know, there's no such thing as parachuting leaders anyway. Leadership is earned. The right to govern is earned. The right to call yourself a people's representative is earned. And so we are sitting on the task of speaking to society and earning the right for them to believe that we could be stewards of the future of this country together with them. So no, there's no this notion of anyone, regardless of which person or which party. You just cannot be parachuted in any way. And in fact, as we embark on this journey, we will need to talk to a range of players to see if we can agree on the common values and the program and the path forward for South Africa.
Okay, in terms of the multi-party charter, there's been a lot of talk about the DA approaching you to actually be the multi-party charter's presidential candidate come next year's elections. Has there been such a discussion, and would you be willing to take up that role?
Well, I have talked to the DA and I've talked to another party. I don't think the issue is multi-party presidential candidate. In fact, I haven't engaged with the multi-party charter. And my understanding is that they tacitly agreed to contest the elections on their own. So my discussions, which are very early and very premature, is really raising my hand and saying, here we are, we want to be part of the solution, we want to help take South Africa forward, and we are open to having discussions as broadly and as widely as possible.
Thank you so much for your time, sir. Thembekile, that is Mr. Roger Jadine, who has today formed a political movement saying that he would wish to contest in next year's elections. The movement is in the process of actually registering with the IEC and contesting in next year's national and provincial elections.
Junior Khumalo, thank you very much for that update from Riverlea.
Now, the danger with a channel like mine supporting these political parties is that, is there going to be a black agenda? The question is that I'm always looking at, do you want to fix the historical disadvantages or the historical wrongs of this country to try and build African people so that they can be in an equal play level with the whites? That's all I want to hear. And from this political party, I'm not hearing that. I think they are saying they want to run the country successfully, use the resources perfectly, because they're thinking in a business mindset. They don't know that these things like rent manipulation, corruption, they know there's corruption, but they don't know that the depth of corruption, systematic corruption, where when you come into a political office, you are shocked on the level of corruption that is there. You are shocked. You don't know what to do because everyone has got their hand in the cookie jar. You don't know how to handle that. In a business, you can fire people. It's in the private sector. In the public sector, it's not as easy to do that. Corrupt from the admin clerk to the directors. So again, I'm wishing all of these smaller political parties all the best. I hope, again, we cannot tell the future, and this guy wants to join, the owner wants to join the Moonpeg short. In fact, the DA is now saying, because the other political parties in the Moonpeg short, they are not happy with John Steenhuisen being the head of the Moonpeg short. So the DA has recommended this guy to say, listen, there's a new guy coming in. Let's make him the head of the multi-party charter. So it is yet to see what type of impact this is going to have in the political space. But of course, we cannot sleep on any political party that is forming. We cannot sleep. Why? Because those 100,000 people that are voting for them, that 1,000 people that is voting for them, could have went for the ruling party, the main opposition, or the EFF. So it is numbers that these people are losing, and we need to speak to them in our political parties so that they can have space where they can fit in. But business people, they will never submit to normal politicians like Julius Malema and the likes. So you guys tell me, what do you think about this new political party forming? It looks like it's forming every month now. I'm going to check on the IEC how many political parties will be participating in next year's elections. If you know, just tell us on the comment section so that we can know the number. I'm guessing it's more than it looks like it's more than 30 now, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll just double check and tell you guys on the next video. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. And after you pray, stand up and do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism.